Alright, greetings exiles. I want to record a little footage of the Sorcerer because I haven't seen people talk about it much. I also wanted to talk a bit about at least how I'm perceiving the game compared to the public perception you might see on the internet or whatever from streamers. So currently I finished my Sanctum, so I got my first 2 points for Ascendancy. I grabbed, I'm playing Sorcerer. I went, oh, it's not called Elementalist. Stormweaver? I need mana. Yeah, I went, Stormweaver. And pick up to Arcane, the permanent Arcane Surge, as you can see, the little blue thing floating around me. I also, once I got that, I grabbed Mind Over Matter. I pathed up there, kind of perfect timing. I was right there, right when I finished. I guess I kind of chose to do my Sanctum later, so that isn't really perfect timing. It was kind of by design, I guess. So the permanent Arcane Surge is noticeable on my cast speed. Once I grab more Arcane Surge effect here, I'll show my tree in a moment. I'm having trouble hitting all my skills and speaking at the same time. Alright, so here I am up here. I grabbed a bunch of early nodes because I did struggle early on. I think everybody did to a certain extent, though. Act 1 was much harder than... Well, there's weird sections of Act 2 that have just been super annoying. Where you just get surrounded constantly, but it particularly... Like, well, let's see here. Kabbalah was super annoying. That one was terrible. I died so many times on that fight and ended up having to get a buddy to come in to help me because I was just getting swarmed so bad. But also, I didn't have a bunch of damage boosts at this point. One thing that's probably a mistake is I grabbed all this lightning pen here. I guess I don't know... Oh, wait. There's a thing that explains penetration. To a minimum of 0. They don't affect ailments, that's normal. The specified amount to be subtracted from the target's corresponding resistance when determining the damage they take from a hit. To a minimum of 0. I'm going to have to think about that, I'm tired. To a minimum of 0. Not a maximum? I'm going to have to think about that language. It sounds like we might not be able to do negative penetration anymore from that. Anywho, I don't know if in Act 1 and 2 if monsters even really have resists, other than like if they have the aura thing that you see on like a rare. But anywho, I pathed up here. I got a really nice jewel from the Sanctum. Thank you. Grab the royal chest. If you have a royal silver chest or something, or a gold one for that matter, grab those. Those are the jewel ones. And then what is the hoarder? Yeah, the hoarder chests are just gold. So, and it's only like 200 gold. It's kind of lame. Was that a bronze one or a gold one though? No, it was a silver chest. It was sorry, not gold. I didn't have a gold key. Oh, I can't think. All right. Anywho. So I'm up here by Mind Over Matter, and there's this wonderful centrality of nodes here. I want to grab this one so we can start getting Riku for taking the damage to take the edge off of hits. And then I was going to path up here to get more increased effect of Arcane Surge. So we have a total of 70? 70 up here, which is incredible. Because we saw in the teasers, we have Arcane Surge, and Arcane Surge is more cast speed and more mana regen. And then my next one's going to be this one. Increased effect of Arcane Surge on you per 15 maximum mana. That's going to be fantastic as I get more mana. Which is why I'm speccing up towards the stuff. or yeah, this stuff in general. I was gonna path up this side too for energy shield because I really want the delay to happen faster. The dodge roll and the energy shield regen are perfect. I wish we had that in Path of Exile. It'd literally make energy shield more viable. It's how I survived the misfight in Act 1, fighting Count Geonor. Alright, so right now I've proceeded to the next area and grabbed the waypoint, but I'm looking for... there's a boss fight here or something, the twins, so I want to fight them. And I'll probably stop talking for a moment, so I can focus on pushing buttons, since I can't speak and push all my buttons at the same time. And we do the Flame Wall combo because it adds flat damage to Spark. I've alternated between using Spark and Arc. I ended up deciding Arc was better as a Unleash spell, unfortunately, for now. So it helps with the crowd clear. It's a big juicier hit. Spark is just more consistent damage, especially against bosses when they're really big. You can just start melting bosses with it. So I'd recommend Spark as a main skill. And grab Conductivity as soon as possible. I did not, and I paid for it. I had a miserable time if I just grabbed it at the natural point. I would not have been so miserable. Alright, I need to remember to do this. Another thing I threw on my curse, those explosions there are impending doom on conductivity. When the curse expires, it blows up for what's really cool is it's chaos damage tied to your current mana pool, and it doesn't use your mana. So you can do massive amount of like burst damage if you curse enemies. So I've hit that with I've put the Impending Doom support gem on the curse and just greater area of effect. Because it is kind of small, but also you get trapped in a lot of these narrow areas pretty often. Oh, this has got to be it. Gross. Yeah, this is it. What rots above leaks below. Disgust. Oh no. Oh, go figure it'd be these things. I'm glad I got mine over matter right now. I would not be doing well. Oh, we got Human Mugen. Little reference. Uh-oh. I am paying severely for not having cold damage down to help chill these dudes. This is not a good fight. This is one where it'd be way easier if I had a buddy. Oh man, no attack windows. Even so, they're not that tanky. It's just I can't get a moment. Alright. Do I want to bother with this? This is going to be really annoying. I gotta think about this too. I did have Flame Wall is excellent. Flame Wall is absolutely excellent. I've Clarity tied to my Arctic armor. That's one way I could freeze them right now, but it doesn't seem to work too well. Look at all these stupid nodes. Ice Nova's terrible. It says it knocks enemies back on hit. It does not knock back. So I took it thinking it'd be a useful defensive spell, and it is absolutely worthless. If it says these words, it should at least push enemies back, at least to my arm's length, I would think. But it barely pushes the weakest of minions. Maybe there's a way to scale it, but I think just from a baseline, it should work way better than it does. Oh, Raging Spirit, here we go. I put Fire Infusion. I tried Minion Instability, but it doesn't seem to interact with it at all. I don't see any explosion when they expire, because I don't think they die, even though they can be killed, I believe. I've seen them be killed by bosses doing like big tail swipes or something, and they just all go away instantly, like right after I summon them. So I know they can go down, but it just doesn't seem like they detonate ever. I was using this on Flame Wall. It worked pretty well. I enjoyed it with Fire Infusion, especially when I didn't have conductivity. The Flame Wall really carried me. Okay, I'll give this one more shot. Nice. I can summon one at a time. You've seen it? I found some cheese. Building up a stun on him here. And as you can see, the previous PoE 1 strategy is still viable. Run around in circles, and you will survive. Oh, he's a flask siphoner. That's terrible. Oh, he's lightning resistant. That's annoying. I'll have some fire, dude. I need to keep them ignited so I can at least do passive damage. Wasn't even thinking about that. There's a short delay on your curses detonating as well, so you have to kind of time it correctly. I've been forgetting to use my arc. And as you can see, I do need a little more mana regen. Don't really have enough. Nice. Alright, so I actually found an exploit that worked. I'll probably end this video there. So it's not absolutely massive, and I'll probably do another one separately.